Okay, hope all of you enjoy your first part of the dinner. You can continue the dinner later, but permit me to first introduce myself. My name is Jimmy Leong, all right, Past President Jimmy Leong. I am from the Rotary Club of Putri Lagoon, whom I'm invited here to assist in this particular event. Now, let me brief you on some of the items that we are going to go through. At 8 o'clock sharp, we're going to have our welcoming address by the host club that is to be delivered by President Alex Gui from the Rotary Club of Kulai. And this will be followed by the address by District Governor Raja Mohan Munusamy, and following which there will be an address by the guest of honor, that is the guest of the district lead team, past district governor Haji Andre Suharto, and then after that we'll continue our dinner. Now, after the address of the guest of honor, PDG Haji Andre, the event will go localized. That is to say that here in Johor and Malacca, we will have our own particular online localized event, and that will be the same with Singapore and other regions. Okay, that's after PDG Andre speech. So with much anticipation on the program, that of course the technical team has put in their very hard work before the organizing of this event. I think they need a hand of applause to give a little bit of encouragement of what they do. It was certainly a challenge to put this event, especially online, because knowing that some of the hotels in Johor Bahru do not have the strength of the Wi-Fi compared to right. So we did have a couple of testing going on before we materialize or crystallize this particular event. Okay, we are going to be soon at 8, and I would like to proceed with the speech. And as I've mentioned, the first to address this particular evening event of the President-elect dinner, we would like to welcome the host club president, Alex Gui, from the Rotary Club of Kulai.
Hello? Everyone can hear me? Yes. Governor Dolly Yip, guest of honor, PDG Haji Andrea Suharto, DG Raja Mohan and spouse Nika, PDG John Cha, all PDG, incoming governor, assistant governor, president lottery year 2021 and 22. And my fellow Rotarian, good evening to all of you. Thank you all for coming and joining here today. We are pleased to be able to welcome those of you that has been with us for some time. Now, as well as those of you who are new to our Pest and Disaster President Night. Today marks our 31st Pest and Disaster President Night dinner, and we are very proud to have it hosted in the hybrid way and in Mutiara Hotel, all of y'all. just before we get started, I would like to express my gratitude to all of y'all who are helping us to make this event come together smoothly. Our OC from Kulai and PP, and Batu Pahat, PP Chong, and PP Teo. Not only that, we also not forgetting the other side from Singapore, PP Robin Tan. And all the Notarians are contributing to this event. We couldn't have it done without all of y'all. I would like to congratulate DG Lori Yip to become our first woman ladies district governor of District 3310. So over the years, she has divided an impressive record when it comes to supporting and serve the community close to home and abroad. Wherever is supporting the club level or in the district level, of fundraising, embryo, medical, or any humanity relief project, DG Lori Yip has truly lived up the lottery motto of serve above sales. We are looking forward to work with her to bring District 3310 to another level. Serve to change life perfectly fit with post-COVID-19 pandemic, such as we need to change our lifestyle to live more sustainability way. For example, less using mobile phone while we're having such as wonderful event. So to save the planet's energy, because now it's a very good opportunity for all of us connect together and talk together what we're going to be, what type of project we can do it, and we talk about connectivity. And another thing is we can recycle it. So that's why today the door gift is recycle bag, and we need to live in the way of recycle all the things. We try to recycle, but what we try to recycle anything, but not face mask. Face mask we can't recycle. But this is a story I heard from our DG, which is told me 2 days back, asked me to organize the awareness event to our suburbs, the kampong people, to tell them that do not recycle the face mask, and we are in the process of doing it. Well, I think I have gone long enough. So a very warm welcome to all of y'all. Enjoy the dinner, enjoy the fellowship, but last but not least, enjoy to serve to change life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for President Alex Bui for its welcoming speech and address. We will have to wait until we get the synchronizing on the online address by our District Governor Raja Mohan. So that would be scheduled, say, I would think in about 5 minutes time. Okay, so while the technical team will be synchronizing the speech, so we'll wait for the speech that will be delivered by District Governor. All right, so enjoy your coffee in the meantime. Thank you. All right, fellow Rotarians, the time that we are waiting for, and this is where we like to put our ears wide open to hear the beautiful message that we're going to wait for, and that is none other from our current Governor, District Governor, Raja Mohan. Shall we put our hands together and welcome our District Governor? Thank you.
Thank you, OC Robin, or incoming AG Robin. Convener Dolly Yip, Guest of honor, incoming COG Chair, past District Governor Haji Andre Soeharto, past District Governors, incoming governors, current and incoming Assistant Governors, Presidents of Rotary Year 2021-22, my fellow Rotarians, good evening to all of you. My wife Nika and I are honored to be part of this evening's event. It is my pleasure to congratulate each of you for stepping up to serve your esteemed Rotary clubs in the Rotary Year 2021-22. I am confident you will have a busy and rewarding year. At every stage in our lives, Rotary has something for each of us. From the moment we became Rotarians, the work of Rotary service was open to us, and it became our obligation to choose how best to serve. Rotary has always been a place of visionaries, those who see how things could be and define path toward making their dreams a reality. Our vision exemplifies this. Our actions can make the difference between an unmet need and a hope fulfilled. By acting with integrity in our Rotary service, we exhibit a bountiful heart, which underscores our commitment to making our world better than before. New club presidents and new members alike may at times grow discouraged when program participation does not bring immediate results. Our investment in service may not appear fruitful at first, and we may become overwhelmed by the number of service options. Take heart, consider carefully what needs can be met, what Rotary program options are available, and how club and community resources can be combined. Taking one step at a time is often the key ingredient to long-standing success. Participation in the program of Rotary marks that one vital step closer to fulfilling our vision. In Rotary, as in so much else in life, the more you invest, the better your return. It is going to be an incredibly exciting year to be a Rotarian and to be a Rotary officer, as the COVID-19 pandemic don't seem to be going away soon. I'm confident you, your board of directors and your members will continue to strengthen Rotary in your region, embracing the new Rotary strategic plan, which is underpinned by 4 key priorities to increase our impact, expand our reach, enhance participation, engagement, and increase our ability to adapt. The more Rotarians are engaged in Rotary service, the more we all realize what we can achieve through Rotary, and our potential knows no limits. I wish District Governor-elect Dolly and all of you a fulfilling year ahead as you serve to change lives. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you, sir. I will now try. It's not easy with the mask on and off, you know, it's a bit, but let me assure you that I'm doing my best right now. Technical challenges will bring you Andre's speeches. Okay, give me a few minutes, thank you.
Our next person who would be delivering his speech, of course, is none other than past District Governor Haji Andre Soeharto, who has also been leading the district training team to the days of training that we had for the last few days and the ongoing days to come. We put our hands together and welcome past District Governor Andre Soeharto. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Past President Jimmy Leong, the incoming District Public Image Chair. And a very good evening, everybody. How I wish I could be there with you tonight. But you know what? I have already had my dinner because I have to breakfast. So I'm sorry that you have to adjust your program to wait until I have done my breaking of the fast, and in order to invite me to be able to give this speech after the breaking of the fast. Thank you so much for your consideration. Much appreciate that. Organizing Chairman Chong Kwek Pin of the Rotary Club of Kulai, Convener Dolly Yip from the Rotary Club of Kulai as well, and the First Lady Governor of District T310, District Governor Raja Mohan Munisamy and First Lady Nika, Past District Governor Insinyur John Chia, all past District Governor on site and as well as who are here with us virtually, current and incoming Assistant Governors, current and incoming club presidents, Rotary and Rotaract leaders, ladies and gentlemen, either in person or from near and far, either, and as well as those who are joining us through the Zoom. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me as the guest of honor for this evening. It has been a long and challenging journey since as early as 28th of February when we started doing training for the incoming district officers. And as up to today, we still have not finished our district training assembly, but by next Monday, we will have completed 14 days of consecutive days of district training assembly, except for tonight and tomorrow night. We will continue again on Sunday. This year, we have been blessed because the District Learning and Development Committee, which is called DLEAD in short, was able to make a concrete decision to do all trainings virtually via Zoom platform. Why we have decided on Zoom was because based on the results of the survey among the president-elect and a number of the incoming district officers, majority of you are more familiar with using Zoom platform than any other software platform. And most of you, about 80% of you, have indicated that the preferred time to be doing the training is actually at 8 p.m. as well. So because of that, we made the decision that the training is to be done using the Zoom platform from 8 p.m. on a weekday. So it is very fortunate for us to be able to make that decision from the very start, because it makes it easier for us to do the planning. Unlike last year, we were undecided whether we were going on virtual or whether we were going in person. And every day we were thinking that the situation was getting better, until one day we decided that we have to bite the bullet and make a decision to go virtual. And the other part is that I'm considered to be very blessed, because my involvement as the International Assembly training leader have exposed me to be trained by RI for conducting virtual training. Therefore, because of this, rather than reinventing the wheel, I decided to use the workbook used by the district governor-elect and adapt that for the president-elect. And as well as we had altogether 19 facilitators for PETs that we trained using the methodology adopted by the Rotary International Assembly for training their training leaders. And this is the first time that we are doing the PETs training online without doing or using PowerPoint slides. Now, feedback that we get so far from the PET sessions, the PEs like it because it gives them the opportunity to be able to exchange ideas from one another and have full interaction within the 1 hour up to 1.5 hour session allocated for the PETs, depending on which particular topic they are actually conducting. And we are also very fortunate that this year, the training materials from RI came in the form of 2 languages, English and as well as Chinese. And so, with the help of one of the members of the training district learning and development team, it was also adapted for the use of the president-elect. And we engaged, or rather invited, a past RI training leader of 2021 by the name of past District Governor Peter Cheng to help conduct training for the facilitators for the Chinese track. So I am very indebted because we are able to actually go across the boundaries of District 3310 and hopefully help to address the needs of all the participants. And in this situation, I meant the Rotarians, whether they are English speaking or Chinese speaking. As all of you, especially the president-elect, have gone through the president-elect training seminars, you would have by now understood that Rotary has placed very great emphasis on the Rotary's action plan, which has just been mentioned by District Governor Raja Mohan Munisamy. These 4 strategic priorities on increasing our impact, expanding our reach, enhancing the participant engagement, and increasing our ability to adapt are key in setting up the activities or the action plan of the club in moving forward, so that whether you come in from the Rotary Foundation Committee or from the Public Image Committee or from the club membership committee, these 3 core pillars of Rotary must work together in unison and no longer in silos. They are integrated. Without the Rotary Foundation, we are not able to undertake big projects that can give big impacts. Without impactful projects, public image will not be able to have any stories to tell the new audiences. And without impactful projects, members will not be able to be involved and contribute what they like to do. And therefore, it may be very difficult and challenging for us to address the needs and expectation of the members to increase the enhancing of their Rotary experiences. And it is therefore very, very important that each of us as a Rotarian, we need to understand this Rotary's action plan if we were to move forward. And that is the reason why all the PETS trainers, and as well as the incoming assistant governors, as well as the incoming district chairs, were briefed and presented with the Rotary's action plan during the district team training seminar. And the idea is that they will be able then to spread this knowledge with all the Rotarians that they are interacting with. I will not want to spend too much time and hold you up from your important dinner, except to say that today we have actually conducted, as far as this task is concerned, just up to 12, up to yesterday, which is actually 12 sessions, and we have 2 more sessions to go to make a total of 14 sessions. Today, as of today, we have actually spent 27 hours of 12 sessions of this task. And guess what? I calculated the number of attendees for the past 12 sessions. We have a total of 2,110 attendees. Of course, a lot of these attendees come on more than one time. They come in on several days, right? But total attendees all in all are 2,110. Now, if we were to hold this task in person, it would have been impossible for you to attend multiple sessions because a lot of the sessions will be held concurrently. But with the virtual platform, you are able to choose which session you want to go each day as we progress implementing this task session. And you know what? These 2,110 participants with 27 hours, that translates to around 176 attendees per track. That means per night, it is equivalent to about 176 of you attending this task. And that is slightly over than 3 days. So if you look and compare against the physical task, we are actually spending more time in virtual training than the in-person task. The in-person task normally lasts 1.5 days. The whole day on Saturday and half day on Sunday. But normally Sunday is spent a lot on district matters. So it is my hope that my committee and I hope that this particular approach in giving training to the Rotarians are more effective. And going forward, we will anticipate that this kind of training will be actually done as hybrid. That means a combination of in-person training plus the virtual training. And with that, I would like to end my speech by saying that a very best to all of the incoming club officers and as well as the incoming district officers in forging ahead in helping DGE Dolly making this coming Rotary year a memorable and fulfilling year, because she is going to be the first lady governor, and we need to put in all efforts, everybody, to make this a resounding success. I thank you once again. And as well as, I think I have not mentioned, the organizing chairman is also Teo Cheng Chuan, apart from Chong just now. So I beg your pardon. And congratulations to the both organizing chairmen for having organized this event on a hybrid format. And with that, I thank you once again and do enjoy the evening. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much to past district governor, Haji Andre Suharto. That was a very fruitful speech, and it was never a dull moment with you giving speech. Okay. Thank you very much, and let's put our hands together one more time to thank you, PDG Andre. We'll continue with dinner. Okay, and then we'll proceed with the rest of the program for the evening. Thank you. While we're here, we would like to recognize a few of the past district governor who is with us on the Zoom. First of all, we'd like to put our hands together to recognize past district governor Lim Hock Teck.
No choice. Can't do much.
And next, we'd like to put our hands together to welcome past district governor Dato' Haji Zaini. Together with us physically at this event, we like to appreciate and recognize PDG John Chia. Thank you very much. Now, with the recognition of the past district governor, who was earlier with us physically in this event, and also, of course, those online on Zoom, the event will now go localized. Right? That is to say that each and every region will be having their own event accordingly to their own program. With us, of course, this evening, we would like to continue our program with the recognition, presentation of badges to the assistant governor, the incoming district assistant governor, and also none other than the president-elect. In the meantime, shall we pay attention to the address from incoming district governor-elect Dolly Yip.
Good evening, my dear fellow Rotarians. District Governor Raja Mohan and Nika, I'm so happy to see you in Singapore over there, and I'm here. And our guest of honor, PDG Haji Andre Suharto, thank you very much for the inspiring speech as usual. My dear fellow Rotarians, my incoming, my PDGs, in the, wherever you may be, zooming, looking at me. And my dear fellow Rotarians, good evening. My dear presidents-elect, chairs, fellow Rotarians and spouses, welcome all of you to this graduation night. A night I wish I could do more in the sense that we are able to mingle around take pictures, and show our beautiful smiles. Despite this challenging situation of the pandemic, I'm glad that we can be together in celebrating your graduations. The setting of the room tonight is just beautiful, and I'm sure in Singapore too. Thank you to my AGs in Singapore. I hope you all like it. Great minds think alike. Past President Jimmy Leong was assisting me when I was in Singapore to arrange for this evening event. In my mind, I was only thinking of providing a normal night where you will remember before you take office. However, I can never imagine that the whole ambience tonight is so beautiful. This is the same setting when I was the OC, the organizing chair for PDG Andre President's dinner at his Pets and Distas in 2014. The only difference is that tonight we are not able to sing and dance, but let this not dampen our spirit, to strengthen our bonding and friendship, and together we enjoy the evening of good food and fellowship. Once again, congratulations to all incoming presidents, my presidents, my AGs who are here tonight, and my facilitators for my training team. Congratulations tonight, and I would like now to present you with the certificates, team badge, and name tag. Have a good evening, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, and before that, I would also like to, I think there's people in the Zoom that I would like to thank them for giving us their time this evening. You know, people like Rotarians like Albert Koo, thank you very much. He's zooming in from Australia. And who else can be seen? And we have President Garrett Sim, PE, Larry Ong, my AG, President-elect Joseph Bong, from Cebu, William, our president, sorry he's unable to be with us, Anil, one of my chairs, Fabian, my AGs, and my AGs from Sandakan, Sang, and Lo, Past President Lo, and we have Joanne, who's from Kulai, our member. She is in quarantine in Singapore. And we have, of course, my advisor, PDD Jato Zaini, and tomorrow our guest of honor, Lim Hote. Thank you very much for zooming. I hope I did not miss anyone. And everyone in Singapore. Oh, I saw CP Michael. Yes, thank you, CP Michael, for being with us this evening. Thank you. And let's all give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Good night. And we shall do this certificates presentation, which I think is okay if you want to turn off tonight. Thank you. Right.
All right. Next. Now, for the incoming officers of the district, very importantly is the position of the assistant governor. All right. In lieu of the absence of the governor of the district, the duties on the second tier are normally carried out by the assistant governor who report directly to the governor. With us this evening, we have 3 assistant governors incoming for the district. Unless I've missed any one of you who have come in a bit later. So first of all, we would like to welcome these 3 as incoming assistant governor on stage to receive their badges. The first, we'd like to visit incoming Assistant Governor, P.P. Shiva. P.P. Shiva is the Assistant Governor for Group 1. Thank you very much, Assistant Governor Shiva. Could you just stay on stage because later we need to take a photograph of the 3 Assistant Governor. The second, we would like to call upon incoming Assistant Governor Phillips, who is in charge of Group 4. Thank you very much. The third incoming Assistant Governor, Assistant Governor Ke Yen. Ke Yen is in charge of Group 5. Okay, next is incoming AG James. He's from the Rotary Club of Kulai. All right, the AGs, incoming AGs will be on stage together for a photography session with District Governor-elect Dolly. Okay, thank you very much, incoming Assistant Governors. Now, next, we'll be having the President-elect certificates that would be presented to quite a number of President-elect who would be the incoming president for the next term. For the president-elect, you'll be given the certificates by District Governor-elect Dolly. Okay, first, we would like to call on stage President-elect Brime. President-elect Brime is from the Rotary Club of Batu Pahat. Okay. Let's stay on stage because we're going to have a photography session after this. Next will be President-elect Wong Chin Lian from the Rotary Club of Pasir Gudang Mandarin. Next, President-elect Prakash from the Rotary Club of Pasir Gudang. Next, President-elect Cheong Nai Cheong from the Rotary Club of Johor Bahru. Next, President-elect Melissa from the Rotary Club of Johor Bahru Central. Next, President-elect Jun Chia from the Rotary Club of Pontian. Next, President-elect Catherine from the Rotary Club of Straitsville. Finally, we have President-elect, who's also the current president of the Rotary Club of Putri Lagoon, President-elect President Yi Woon Seng. All right, before the group photograph, I would like just to make sure that we have not slipped away any of the president-elect who's present here this evening. Okay, so that means to say that we have all the president-elect on stage, and they would have, will be taking a group photograph. Thank you very much, all the President-elect. All right, we have come to the end of the second part of this evening program. We want you to enjoy your fellowship, have a little bit of chit-chatting around, all right? But of course, remember to follow the standard procedure of social distancing. And also, if you're walking around, please ensure that you have your face mask on. All right, it's quite a challenge to organize such an event during this pandemic. And later, after in about 20 minutes time, we will be having the closing address for the evening. So in the meantime, we want you to enjoy your fellowship around with the rest of the Rotarian. Thank you very much.
Job is not done yet. I would like to present this certificate of appreciation to past President P.P. Fu for contribution to the success of the 31st Virtual President-elect Training Seminar. Next on my list is past President CCTO. Next on my list is my chair, past President Raja Gopal. Next on my list is, just for information, Raja Gopal is this year's AG, Assistant Governor. And next on my list is past President James T, and he is my AG for my year. Here, the last on my list is Rotarian MNC. Can I have my my facilitators on the stage? I can take picture with all of you. My my fellow Rotarians, may I have my facilitators on the stage? I would like to have a group photograph with you. Yeah, that's why you took the certificate. Yes. Those who have just received the certificate, may I have you on stage? I would like to take a group photograph with you. Just for your information, these are the trainers that you see on stage. Okay, sure. May I have the honor to have PDG John Chia with us? Yes. James, you're here. James D. Correct. Thank you and enjoy the evening. Over to you, our MC.
Okay, since that some of you are eager to go home for any reason that wasn't shared, we will have our final item on this very memorable event for the President-elect dinner. And we would like to invite President Lillian Low from the Rotary Club of Batu Pahat. And Rotary Club of Batu Pahat is one of the two clubs with the Rotary Club of Kulai who have joined hands to organize this evening function and tomorrow Governor's Banquet. So with that, we'd like to welcome President Lin from the Rotary Club of Batu Pahat for the closing remarks.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, incoming District Governor Dolly Yip, OC PP Chong Kwek Bin, co-host OC PP Teo Cheng Chuan, incoming presidents, fellow Rotarians, and distinguished guests. On behalf of RCBP, I would like to extend my congratulations to all the presidents-elect on completing your training. You all have gone through the trainings, and all my best wishes to you all the best in the coming year. This year, we are very honored to be the co-host of this event. It is a very good experience for my club members. We have learned a lot more than we had contributed. We are also happy to work with the Rotary Club of Kulai. We have a better fellowship through this program. My club members have spent their precious time and efforts for a good cause. I would like to take this opportunity to thank them. Thank you so much. Last but not least, I want to thank you all for your presence. Without your participation tonight, we would never be able to put on an event like this. So thank you. Cheers. You make things happen. Enjoy the dinner and fellowship. Thank you.
Thank you very much to President Lillian of the Rotary Club of Batu Pahat. All right. According to the SOP, we are still early. So no worry, you don't have to go back that early unless, as I mentioned, you have a reason unknown to us. So we hope that you stay back and enjoy the fellowship. And thank you very much for making this thing happen. As I mentioned, it was quite a challenge in this time of the pandemic that we are able to get together to have this physical dinner together. All right, each and everyone has contributed to the success of this particular event. And with that, of course, we'd like to wish all the best to District Governor Dolly for incoming term to come. Thank you very much.
Before we leave this evening, thank you, Jimmy, for a wonderful evening as MC. Okay, I would like to introduce my chair to you. Okay, I have here on my list appointed in this year he is the Assistant Governor. That is Assistant Governor Goh Hee Seng. He's my chair. He's my Mandarin Fellowship Chair. And cheers. And as we all know, yesterday we have been listening to one of the most important men, the membership chair, the chair, membership director, the membership chair, committee chair is VP Foo Kok Heng from the Rotary Club of Batu Pahat. And of course, with him is the regional chair, that is our OC, VP CCTO. Right, and tonight we have the community regional chair, Stephen Wu. Well, we have a whole list here, very active tonight. And here on my list is, we have Vice President Jotek. Yes. His love for Rotary friendship exchange. Please do contact Jotek if you have any interesting ideas, right? And the person whom I like to introduce is, the next is Edmund Say, Rotarian Edmund Say. Yes, he will be with me planning which club I'm going to visit first. All right, so if you would like to plan and regarding my visit, my official visit, please do contact him. Right. The other person on my list is Rotarian, it's AG Rajagopal. You have heard him too. If you have Zoom the last few days, he is my environmental chair. Something different this year. I'm looking forward to a beautiful garden. Right. I think I have introduced, or he has introduced himself, my public image chair, VP Jimmy Leong. Right. I think I've not missed anyone, correct? Oh yes, the important person. He's very busy tonight, giving you all the tidbits, you know. my Rotarian Josephine Ng. And the biscuit, that's right. Very true indeed. Right, I think basically I have introduced everyone. Have I missed anyone tonight? No, right? So thank you very much for being with us this evening. And thank you to our, yes, our MC has mentioned, to our two organizing chair. It was indeed a very nice evening to be with all of you. I look forward to serve with all of you. And I see you tomorrow, some of you, yeah? Please be safe. Please practice social distancing. Do not relax. Your mask is very important. Thank you and good night. Yes, thank you to our Rotarians who is still with us in the Zoom. I really appreciate you being there. Thank you, Fabian. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, PDG Hotek. Thank you, Anil. Thank you, Michael. And thank you, William. Wish you are here. And Joanne and PP Low. Right. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Yeah, 2 OCs. Of course, I never forget our 2 OCs. Definitely. Sure. PP PP John Chia, too. You have the pleasure.
District Governor-elect Dolly Yap, AGs, and President-elects. I don't think I will have a chance of speaking tomorrow because I like to speak. But nevertheless, I'm bringing a toast to the Sultan of Johor. But the most important thing is that we must realize, and I'm going to read it from my text. I don't think you have read my text, but I like to read my text so that at least I appreciate your first District 3310 Lady Governor, and not only from Johor, but from District 3310. Please bear that in mind. And it all came from the Rotary Club of Kulai, formed in the year 1983. And how many years down the road? And 38 years, is it? 38 years down the road. Something like me, 38 years down the road from 1952, Rotary Club of Johor Bahru, there was a district governor in 330, first time in Johor, all right? But same thing with our lady governor. I call it lady, don't call him woman governor or whatever governor, it's lady governor. And first time after 38 years after the formation of the Rotary Club of Kulai in 1983, you got the first governor that will take office on 1st July 2021. Congratulations. And that's the reason why I'm here today, because tomorrow no chance to talk. So I said I better come and talk. And honestly, I consider this as a graduation dinner for President-elects. A graduation dinner to me, because being a RI training leader myself far long ago in 1995 and 1996, I believe that the training given by past district governor, who's that? Andre is fantastic, because this has never been done before, but it was done very successfully this year. And that's why I feel it is only right that I come. And even though I'm not supposed to represent him, but I'm glad that I came here to observe as a former RI training leader. So thank you all very much for a very lovely evening. I enjoyed it. And I'll see you tomorrow at the District Governor's Banquet, Dolly's Banquet. Thank you.